Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going through all the top teams for the King Croaker Dream on Boss, and yet again Lamentis is completely dominating another Dream on Boss. Okay, so leading it off with the most safe free-to-play friendly team, it is just a Shemira solo damage team, and it has a lot of support with Valara, Sleece, and Twins. Frieren, of course, to take the insta-kill. Blue turn on the right, this is with the breakthrough spell. Yeah, I mean, we only have charms on Valara because I haven't prioritized the other heroes yet, but if you are using Shemira as your only damage dealer option, you can get her charms. But this is just really to give you like a really free-to-play friendly option that is basically going to work for everyone because there are no survival issues with this one. And if your resonating level is high enough, it should allow you to clear the epic difficulty. Although I'm not actually sure about that because it's getting a little bit close, 40 seconds left. We should be able to get it done. But yeah, I think epic difficulty is definitely clearable with a lot of the team comps today if your resonating level is high enough. Maybe the most free-to-play friendly comp like this one, it doesn't look like we're going to get it done. But basically, yeah, if you're running anything else, it should be able to. So this is 85% of the boss's health, not bad. And that is going to be 144 billion damage. Okay, so we'll move on to the next team. The next team is also a free-to-play. This is a free-to-play friendly team with Shadewing and Shemira. I label it risky because there were a bit of survival issues with this team in the previous week. But now at the higher resonating level, there shouldn't be those survival issues. And probably this will be good enough for you to clear the epic difficulty, but then no guarantees how it will do on Hell. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Shadewing, Shemira on the Stellar Bond, Thorn in front of Shadewing, and Valara behind Shemira. And we're running it with the Sunland spell for that additional, basically, survivability. And right now we only have the charms on Valara, but I think this is going to clear, this should clear epic difficulty for us. It does get the clear. Okay, so we'll give it a try in Hell difficulty, but I am a little bit worried about this team's survival. I'm actually tempted to watch this because I want to see, is there survival issues of this? Yeah, I mean, the first bubble does take Valara and Shemira down to half health, which is not great, but after that, it looks like there are not any major survival issues. So if you can take that initial damage, it looks like you should be fine with this team comp. And this one potentially is going to work on Hell difficulty. And it is, of course, going to be a better score. 558 billion damage, as you guys can see. So that should be a decent option for a free-to-play, old school team comp. Now, the next team we have is a team from Anthony and Aoife. This is a Gwyn and Frieren team. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left. You have Sleece in front of Frieren, Zany up front, and the two Zany towers on the right. This is with the Vanguard spell. As you guys can see, we have the charms on Frieren, Gwyn, and Zany. Really, Frieren and Gwyn are the most important ones. If you can get the Sleece charms, it is going to be good. Sleece is a priority to getting charms on, but yeah, okay, so 776 billion damage is a good score from this team comp, because it is overall pretty free-to-play friendly. It's not really using any Celestial Hypogean, other than the Twins. Okay, guys, so we have another budget team from RD. This is a Silven and Cassidy team comp using Taylene. Taylene works at one copy for this team. She doesn't have to be built, but it is using Eevee, Silven, Cassidy, because they're overall decent for this King Croaker boss. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. I haven't gotten the epic charms, unfortunately, on any of these heroes yet, but we're going to go ahead and see what this team is capable of. Definitely not a bad budget option. 746 billion damage is a decent overall score, and potentially if you're missing out all the other heroes in the other teams, it could be decent for you. So the next team we have to show you is this team from Aoife. This is using Peggy. So if you've recruited for Peggy, you can run this team comp. Other than that, it's pretty free to play friendly. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Vanguard spell. As you guys can see, we have charms, charm merchant charms for Peggy and Gwyn, which everyone should get. Aurora I got from Mage Day, and Zany I got from Marksman Day today, but those are not as important. So let's see how this one is going to do. New record, 865 billion damage. That is a good score. That is definitely a good score. And so making good use of Peggy, even in a budget team. The next team is from Shoop, Nagisa, and the VN server. This is a solo contest team, using Gwyn and Frieren. Pink turn on the right. Breakthrough spell. And we have charms on Frieren and Gwyn. I have them on Contess as well, but really, it doesn't matter that much. Contess or twins, they don't really affect much in the boss fight for increasing your damage. 827 billion, so it's not even as good as the previous team for me. However, I mean, what was running? That was a Peggy team. But I guess if you don't have Peggy, you can still run this solo contest team. The next team is from Retzigam. This is it's an Aliceth contest team. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Gwyneth, Aliceth on the bond, Thorn in front of Gwyneth, and you have Contest in the upper right with the Vanguard spell. Gwyneth charms are most important. You can get Aliceth charms if you want. This one should be a new record. I've heard there's some RNG in some of these teams though, so you may have to do a few runs. 889 billion damage on a first run of this team. That is good. That is good for a just Aliceth and Contest team. Now the next team we have is this team from T11. This is one of the previous week teams. This is with the Vanguard spell. It's a Gunnar team, basically solo Gunnar team. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Frieren and Gwyneth on the bond, Zany in front of Frieren, and then the two towers up front with the Vanguard spell. I have the Gunnar charms, those should be a priority, Frieren and Gwyneth, and we happen to get the Zany charms today as well. So this one should be a new record, I believe. Let's see. No, not quite. 877 billion, so it's pretty close to getting as good as the Contest Aliceth team, but that one is slightly better. But basically, this is just another option you can consider. Next team is this team from Red, and this is for No Contest. Again, another No Contest team, using Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, blue turn on the right, Celeste over here with Zany, and then the two towers. Vanguard spell, and we have the charms on Gwyneth, Gunnar, and also on Zany. So this one should definitely be a new record, I think. I think it should be. It should be like 900 billion plus. Exactly 900 billion damage from this team, which is good. You guys seeing there's quite a lot of good team options depending on what you have. Now, the next team we have is a team from Frosty. This is the top team of today if you don't have Lamentis. So if you don't have Lamentis, this is what you're going to want to run. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left. It is Gunnar and Contest, Gunnar in front of Gwyneth, Contest on the right. Vanguard spell, we have charms on pretty much the whole team, but the big ones are Zany, Gunnar, and Gwyneth, who are the damage contributors. So let's see what score we can get from this team. For No-Lamentis, top is around 956 billion damage. But you guys are going to see there is again going to be a big score gap between the No-Lamentis team and Lamentis. Look at that. That's a 400 billion score gap. Now, the score gap itself doesn't actually matter. It just depends how many people have recruited Lamentis on your server or district. Because if people have not recruited Lamentis, then you're basically competing for rank 1 with this team. But if people have recruited Lamentis, they are going to score gap you, even at much lower Paragon upgrades. So here's the top team of today. It is a Peggy, Lamentis, and of course Aurora team comp. Also using Zany for that, taking the insta-kills of the King Croaker boss. Blue turn on the right, pink turn on the left, Lamentis or Aurora on the bond. With the breakthrough spell, we have the charms on all the heroes which matter, which are Aurora, Peggy, Lamentis, and Zany. Those are the damage contributors. And this is the one that we're going to use to get our top score of today. And yeah, it's probably going to be 1350 billion damage or even more than that. Which is just kind of crazy how good Lamentis actually is. 1359 billion damage on our first run. Which is amazing. Yeah, Lamentis is just hugely score gapping compared to all other teams for at least pre-Endless Dream Run. But again, don't get too worried about Lamentis because when we make it into Endless, it's quite likely he is going to fall off. And so it's really only now that's going to hurt a bit not having Lamentis. Okay guys, we did get a new record, getting our rank 1 position barely, but probably won't last for very long because my guildmate, he does have refinement 4 upgrade of Lamentis and even Aurora. Anyway, 1364 billion damage, definitely a solid score, showing you the potential of Lamentis. He is dominating today, like I think we did also expect this because on the VN server, he was also dominating King Croaker. But if we do recap which teams is Lamentis actually top in, it really is King Croaker, Sarathiel he was, but no, not yet actually. It was actually barely worse than the other options. skins. Lady Starfalling, he's not. Doomscourge, he is, of course. And then you have Snow Stomper as well. So really, it's Snow Stomper, King Croaker, Doomscourge, and then next week probably going to be Sarathiel. Those are going to be the 4 bosses which are going to cater towards Lamentis. The other 4 bosses are likely not going to be using Lamentis even for quite some time. So yeah, he's like 4 out of 8 for pre-endless Dream Realm, which is decent, definitely, but not game-changing enough to make him a must-pull out of a Celestial Hypogean, especially with King Roland around the corner. So anyway, guys, hopefully this is helpful. Let me know if there's any other team working for you. You can feel free to share that in the comment section. You can copy and paste your formation ID. That is always appreciated and can help others out. Thank you guys all so much for watching. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Farlight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment. And you can actually bookmark this link in your browser. And whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.